Have you ever thought about creating a course to create some passive income? Well, I wanted to make a bit of a presentation just to explain a couple of things that I personally have learned. It took me all of last year to even make my first course, and that is because I kept putting it off and off and off. But when I actually launched it, it changed everything for my business, and I want that for you too. So I'm going to jump across to the screen share now and tell you a little bit about course creation and passive income. So today I wanted to talk about course creation and passive income. So before I get started, I wanted to give myself a little bit of an introduction just so you know who I am and know that I do know what I'm talking about. So my name is Jessa Bellman. I teach all things digital products. I have made over 114,000 sales of digital products. I have 18 Etsy stores and I've successfully sold and launched 3 courses. And I also have 4 kids under 9. So you can understand why I put such an emphasis on passive income. Time is very valuable to me with such a young family and so many kids. So why digital products? There's a couple of reasons. So the first one is they are scalable. So you basically make them once, you can set up the process to sell them, and then you can scale that process to make more sales without any extra work. So that's a really powerful thing. You can also make lots of smaller sales, so that makes the income more stable and safe. So for example, if you have lots of tiny little sales making up a full income over here, if you lose one of those sales, it's not going to impact the overall income too much. If your income is made up of a small number of sort of high ticket purchases, if you lose one of those, it's going to significantly impact your income. So it's really important to think about that. And that is one of the reasons I love sort of smaller scale digital products. Anyone can make them, so it's an absolute myth that you have to have any skill to make them. You can absolutely learn it yourself. Obviously, if you're a designer or you have some experience with video editing or things like that, it's going to help you, but everything is learnable. You don't need to have any special qualification or anything to get started. And you can also start small and build up your digital products sort of empire on the side while you're working or you have young kids, and really invest as much time as you can, and just as it grows and grows and grows, then you can switch over and become full-time. So that's really powerful as well, because it allows you to kind of build it up while you're doing something else. And then once it's earning an income which can support you, you can flick across and do that full-time. So a couple of really great reasons there. I teach the 5 pillars of passive income. So I teach video, templates, printables, clip art, and written. What is passive income? So you may have heard the term sort of thrown around a lot. It is a very common term. It's very trendy at the moment. So basically, it is when you initially input time or money into sort of making something, and then that results in hands-off income. So you make something, you set it up in a very automated way, so it kind of runs on autopilot, and it continues to make you income with you not having to do much. You will still have to kind of overlook everything and manage it from a distance, but it won't be anywhere near as intensive as when you first set it up, and it will continue to make you money, hopefully over a long time. So that is a description or definition of what passive income is. Digital products are amazing for passive income because you can make them once and sell them on autopilot. Specifically today, I wanted to chat to you about courses. I get asked heaps about how to make courses, if courses are worth doing. The 4 types of video passive income that I teach are workshops, masterclasses, mini courses, and of course, courses. And the answer to those questions before is yes, I think that every business should have a course. They are not quite as low ticket as templates and things like that. They are sort of more expensive than that, but they're not sort of the same price as one-to-one, and they are scalable. So they're kind of that perfect middle point. And I definitely think all businesses should have one. So a common myth is that you create a course and you're just going to, by sort of the fluke of nature, you're going to create passive income right away from it. And that is, of course, a myth. When we are doing anything, we have to set it up properly and make sure the systems are in place to have it actually work for passive income. So you can't just kind of go out there, decide to make a course and hope to make money from it. There are processes and things that you need to do, basically like a checklist you need to go through, tick those things off, and then you can actually make some income from it. So there is more to the process. When creating any type of passive income, you need to make sure you have these things. So you need to have an irresistible, validated offer. So by validated, I mean that you know that it's going to sell or it has sold before. You need clear messaging. So it needs to be very, very clear to your customers what you're selling, how you can help them, and why they should buy your course. And you need a consistent system of driving traffic. And that is things like social media that you can set up on autopilot, like through Pinterest, blogging. YouTube is a fantastic one. There's lots of different ways you can sort of drive traffic to your offers, but you need to make sure that you are actively sort of funneling in sales into your whole sales ladder. And in turn, if you can get these things set up, it builds your audience on autopilot, and it'll also just kind of make sales for you. Now, let me show you my value ladder. So over here, I've got my traffic drivers. So I have Etsy search, Facebook ads, Pinterest, Skillshare, YouTube, blog, and I also have my own affiliate program where I have a team of incredible affiliates who go out and they sell my products. So they actually get a 50% cut of anything that they sell. And yeah, they drive traffic to my offers, which is amazing for me. So those are my traffic drivers. Now, these are my offers. So over here on the right-hand side, I've got my 18 Etsy stores. So those are my digital product stores. Etsy search drives most of that traffic, but Pinterest does drive quite a bit of that traffic. Then we have my mini courses, digital product bundles, and my courses. So that's my Etsy Superstar course. And these things all drive traffic to these ones. So the question you should be asking is, why should you personally have a course? And that's a great question. The answer is, again, they are higher value digital products. So by digital products, they are scalable. You make them once and you can set them up to sell on autopilot. And no matter if you sell 1 or 1,000, the work is the same. So they are high value. They're higher value than templates. So you can sell them for more than like a template bundle. And they've got a high perceived value as well. And they serve a different purpose in terms of growing your business. So they're very powerful. Yes, people pay you to actually buy your courses, but it also gives you the opportunity to kind of speak with them and teach them. And they build a different connection with you. So they serve a different purpose than smaller things like templates. And that is kind of building connections. People get to know, like, and trust you. All of that good stuff that we want to build a long-term successful business. So before you jump out and you make a course and you jump right in, I wanted to let you know that the expectation is they are harder to make than templates. That's just reality. There is a lot of work involved in making them, and they are also harder to sell, especially courses which are a high price point. They're harder to sell than templates because, yeah, if someone's going to spend a lot more money with you, there needs to be a justification for that. So you need to have a plan. So I have put together a free planner for your course. I will link that below in the comments. You can grab that one for free. It is 40 pages long and it helps you just plan out everything from A to Z. And this week it's actually tomorrow, I will be running a free bootcamp where you can jump in and plan out your full course. I will be in the challenge, so you can ask me anything while we're in there and we can kind of work together on getting your blueprint set up and amazing and ready to go. So that one is totally free. I'll link that one in the comments below. And from this bootcamp, I will be launching out little membership, which is, it's going to be $7 a month and you can learn everything about course creation. Glenn is doing that one with me. So if you don't know who Glenn is, he's my husband and he does lots and lots of, he's a tech whiz. He's amazing at film and multimedia and all of that good stuff. So we've come together, we've built this membership. It is $7 a month to join, and it's probably the best thing we've ever made, to be honest. It's really cool. I'm really, really excited about it. And that is launching tomorrow as well. So I'll add the link to Course Creator Society is what it's called. And I'll add that link below in the YouTube description. Well, guys, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate you jumping on and watching this video. If you like what you saw, I put out new content and new videos every single week, all on digital products and how to sell them. So if you like what you saw, definitely subscribe, because I would love you to come into my community and be a part of my world. Thank you very much for your time. My name is Jessa Bellman and I will see you guys soon. Bye.